Hello guys, welcome back to Queen's Home. This is the part 2 of the air conditioning installation. In case you haven't watched the part 1, then we may advise you watch that before to get the full understanding of this video. So please relax, sit back and enjoy the video. But hey, in case you are new to this channel, we urge you to subscribe and to hit the notification bell so that each time we upload a new video, you will get a notification. As you can see, work is still going on. So as I promised in the part 1 to give you more information about these air conditioning machines, the inverter and the non-inverter. So basically the inverter has the ability to stop and to start in the case whereby you have a living room and you've got too many people inside the room. The inverter will be able to detect that there are a lot of people in the room, therefore it has to increase its power and give out more air, whilst the non-inverter is not having that ability. The non-inverter, you have to stop it, but the inverter is more automatic to regulate the environmental temperature on its own. In the same way, if you have the inverter machines in your bedrooms, it will be able to detect the bedroom temperature and regulate accordingly. In terms of the horsepower, I think we have the 1.5, which is the smaller. Then you have the 2.0 horsepower, the 2.5, and so on. So in our case, we had 3 of the 1.5 horsepower for our 3 bedrooms, at the down floor. And we had two type of the 2.0. The 2.0. The reason why we chose 2.0 means was that we had to use 2 of them. That's the reason why we chose that, not to choose the 2.5. In case you are having a very big living room, then it will be advisable to choose 2.5 horsepower to be able to contain the room. In this case, we had 2 of the 2.0 so that it will work effectively. So based on the advice given to us by our technicians, we chose the 2.0. Also, horsepower. The location of your building plays a key role in selecting of the horsepower. In case your building is at a locality where it's very cold or the weather is very below, then it will be advisable for you to choose the ones with the low horsepower, because the building inside is not too hot or too warm, so therefore you don't need that higher horsepower. So it also has influence on that. As you can see, this is the main motor. This is the main air conditioning motor, which normally comes outside the building. As you can see, these are the three motors you see outside. So these are already fixed and they are about to fix the other ones. In terms of cost wise, so in all we purchased 5 air conditioning, so 3 of 1.5 horsepower and 2.0, 2 of them, so in all a total of 5. At that time the price was approximately almost 40,000 Ghana, but as of now I do not know, because we all know that things are really different now. Day in and day out, things changes. So and also the prices may vary from brand to brand and the type of inverter or the type of machine you are looking at. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel. I know a lot of people may be asking why we put the air conditioning machines or the motors outside. We put them outside for ventilation and also you know, it dissipates water so that, you know, the water can come out and fall on the ground or go to the ground. As you have noticed over here, we have a big hole here. This is due to the first installers who installed the air conditioning pipe. So to be able to get or reach the pipes, that's why they make all these big holes. So you can tell that some of them we are having a very small hole and others we are having a very bigger hole. The bigger hole is, you know, is a result of that they were not able to get those air conditioning pipes, so they had to, you know, chisel more and get all these pipes. But to prevent these bigger holes and cracks, it is advisable to use a machine cutter, you know, to do all this cutting instead of using a normal hammer and chiseling, you know, yeah, to do this job. And so if the worker is having a cutter, it is preferable or advisable for them to use that instead of using a normal chisel and hammer to do the job. So as I mentioned in the part 1, because we installed the air conditioning later after the painting, we have to do double jobs, because now that everything is fixed, as you can see, they are now testing it. The mason has to come and do his job. That means cover all the holes, and when it dries, the painter has to come back to do the painting as well. So you can just imagine, we say time is money, so whenever they come, you have to pay them the job as well. So as I said in the part 1, if you can, please fix the air conditioning before you do the final painting. As soon as they finish doing the plastering, or in the course of the plastering, they can fix the air conditioning so that the work will be, you know, easy, and the mason will be able to do all those jobs before the final painting of your building. This is the remote of one of the air conditioning. So as I said, here is the mason. So the mason has started its job. We are in the process of covering all the holes that the air conditioning guys, you know, they did just to get those pipes out of the building. And after that, as I said, the painter will also come to complete the final touches and make it so nice. Piece of advice: so in case you are having your building or your location at a remote area where you are isolated a little bit from the people, okay, it's advisable to use a burglar proof to secure the motor of the air conditioning. When I say the motor of the air conditioning, the part going outside the building, as I showed you before, because those are the parts, those are the expensive parts. Once those bits or those parts are stolen from your property, you can't do anything with the main fans inside. As you can see, we didn't use this kind of burglar proof because we have an area which is populated, or a popular area surrounded by a lot of houses and a lot of people. But there is a high chance that in case you are found in a remote area, you know, people could just come there and steal or take it away. It is easy for them to just cut the pipes and take the motor away. And the motor is an expensive bit of the air conditioning system. Please don't forget also to give us your feedbacks, your comments, and anything on this video so that we can improve our videos as well. As you can see, the mason is now doing his job, and at the end, you could tell it for yourself, either they did a good job or they did not do a good job. And once the job is done, I'll be taking you around. So this is the one of the air conditioning at the hall. This is the main hall. This is where we are working on it. This is the main hall. So as I said, we have a 2.0 horsepower over there, and right close to the hall we have like a dining area. We also have another 2.0 over there, so it's an open area. So we have two of 2.0s, making it, you know, 4. so it's quite reasonable. And as soon as you turn them on, it takes a very few minutes to cool the the area. As you can see, the mason has finished his job, and now it's a turn of the painter. So the painter over here is applying the putty, and after that you will apply the main paint on it. In fact, I must say they did a very good job, excellent job, both the mason and the painter, because after the job you could see for yourself there was no trace of a sign of any cracks or any hole. As you can see, this is the job done. One of the bedrooms is a very neat and excellent job. So guys, this is the end of the part 2. Thank you very much for your time. In case, as I said, you have a question or a feedback, please, you can email us privately, or you can share your comment and we will get back to you in due time. Until then, thank you very much. We appreciate your effort and your support on our videos. We say may God richly bless you all. Until then, thank you and goodbye. Bye.